And game number 1 going on here for match ready versus Mnaval here. As we were waiting, always try to be here. Absolutely, love it, love it. Appreciate your support, my man. And here we go, everyone. Game number 1. Let's see what the prio pick is going to be over for match ready for selecting first pick on the coin toss. You know, are we going to be prioritizing the flex player? Are we going to try to prioritize the tank player, you know? And then also in contrary, what is Mnaval's strat here? Besides their pick, what is their ban strategy, right? Are we going to focus prio ban on one person? Are we going to focus prio ban on the tank, you know, on the flex, you know, as we've seen before? It ultimately comes down to like what they feel like is the biggest threat for them. Something on my headset here. All right, so as we are seeing, looks like Match Ready is talking out what the bans should be for Mnaval here. I mean, quite frankly, you should start just looking at, you know, what counters you, and ultimately what counters your draft and play around there. So you have a Lucio, pretty good here. Yeah, you're right. I did change my clothes. Yep. I like to keep my same fresh weekly pair of clothes for when I go to bed, you know? That's how Filipinos do it, right? You want to make sure that you save water. So they'll get mad at you. Hoy, why you changed it? Well, in 2 days, it's still good, still good. All right, looks like we have the Maya ban here for the flex player. Now let's see here. Let's see what the follow ban is. Potentially an Uther. Oh, Uther. We do not want to see the double sport here, so that does leave open. Talking so slow. I want the auctioneer. Oh, and you'll get it soon enough. So they are going to be banning out, looks like Sugar. Oh. That looks like they're going to be banning out the flex player here. Have Maya and Greymane banned here. Now, what is the first prio pick here? Are we going to get that prio on the healer for Stukov, potentially? So we are going to take the Joe away, which we have seen, as I was saying, with the draft for Mnaval, they do take Joe. It was a commonly placed tank in their season. So it was good ban, good bans, but also a good takeaway. And Joe is a comfort pick for Teal, as well as we have seen. If anyone does not know Teal, I think Teal is like a level 360 Joe, could be a little higher now. And we get the Anduin Sonya pick here. So are we going to see a Anduin Light Bomb? We could see a Genji, we could see a Leap Light Bomb. Again, potential, you could take the other ult as well. You could see a Light Bomb Muradin as well. Or ETC, a lot of people are starting the combo with really good engage heroes. So we are going to get the Orphea, and we're probably going to get the healer next. No, we're going to take the Leo, because they already know about Sonya, and they do know that Leo is a prio pick. So against that Mnaval, you're probably going to be looking at the Stukov, I would assume, right? I mean, if you're just going to ban out all of Sugar's hero pool, I mean, that works too, but honestly, take away the Stukov if you're going to be picking it. I am curious, though, you know, what are you going to do? I really feel like you should get rid of the healer. That Stukov is just so good. They are going to get rid of Anna instead. So they maybe have something for Uther. All right, so for tank-wise on this map, like I said, I'm looking at... See, Murray's kind of hard to hit a Orphea. I mean, you got to hit your skill shots to make it worth. I mean, their Mei is still open too, actually. Mei's pretty good into this draft at the moment. It's not terrible. ETC is a very low hit pool hero. Super good here. I'm about to unfriend you if you don't give me a shout out. Don't you say it like that, Hoofa. Hoofa, it's also good to see you, man. It's been a while here. I mean, what do you want me to shout out? Like, hey guys, Hoofa's here. It's the other Asian guy that I play with. I used to play HOTS with. Good friend of mine. Was playing with him for, was that almost been a year and a half now? Enjoy having him. Very critical and likes to flame me, but likes to flame everybody. But it's good to see you here, Hoofa, and I have seen you in the Discord. I've just been so lazy and tired. I have not came in there and talked to you, but I'm glad that you're here, Hoofa. So we are going to get a Hanzo and an Anubrak. I completely disregarded the Anubrak. Great Great stuns on the Nubrak. Pretty good character right now in the meta, I mean. So we are going to get the Zeratul pick. And I'm going to assume the Stukov, right? Unless they go the Malfurion, but I really... Hard to say, because they're both really good targets for the Anub. But Stukov is selected, and right now you have a really good armor. Now, do you take the Mephisto here on this map? I do see a good Mephisto potential here. I do also see potentially Li Ming. I could see that too against this draft. But I could be completely wrong and they go something else. It's just some shots in the dark here. And let alone Anduin can kind of get away. So no, we're going to get the Cassia. Anduin can get away with the other ult if timed correctly. But the only problem is you have to deal with, let's see, 1, 2. So at level 20, Leo becomes a threat for Anduin's other ult. But for the rest of the game, it's Silence and Joe. Joe's kit can ruin if not played correctly. But you can completely negate Orpheus' whole combo off here. Oh, do you remember the God Hero ticket? I think I made a meme about that, or a joke about that early, like last week or something. Here, I do remember that. Oh, that'll never get old. I can't believe it's been that long too. All right, we'll switch over the overlay in a second here. But guys, the drafts overall are pretty good here. I'm kind of curious if Match Ready can hold their abilities at the right time. Again, in my opinion, when looking at the Anduin player, this Anduin can really be disastrous for Match Ready if played correctly and is patient. If Navi is patient, I'm not putting all the pressure on Navi, the Anduin player, but it really can be detrimental to Match Ready if the Anduin player plays really well and plays it right. All right, everybody, game number 1 here. Best of 3 series here. Match Ready versus Mnaval. And as we always do, let's introduce both teams, starting with the blue team here. And let me turn that down. That is a little distracting. All right, everyone. So we have Leoric being played by Grace, Stukov being played by Paperroll, Orphea being played by Cold Fashion, Zeratul being played by Sugar Bear, and Johanna being played by Teal for the side of Match Ready. And on the red team, introducing Mnaval here, Anduin being played by the only Navi, Sonya being played by Crimson Shin, Hanzo being played by Realistic, Cassie being by Seer, and Anubrak being played by Silent X here. All right, everyone. Game number 1 here. We do have a Cassia throw. Misses, trying to get that nice stack here. So we are going to get a Q build Hanzo here, W build Sonya here. Things are looking standard. I do like the W build Hanzo and even Redemption. Joe coming in for a pull onto the Sonya here. Nubrak engaging immediately. And here comes the Unstoppable use a little early, but then nothing really happens. Some engages, but nothing entirely. Stacks are being made here. We got 3 stacks ready for Cassie here. Zeratul soaking up top immediately while the team was forcing into, I think it was 5v4, I don't know. I don't recall Zeratul being there, but I completely could have missed him. 100% possible here. They are putting a little bit of pressure on Anduin, and they get a little bit, force him to heal himself. And Cassia stacking up, already at 5 here. And should see some rotational dismounts potentially by the Hanzo. No, he's just going to help clear the lane and start rotating. Support camp is up. 1 minute marker is here. An immediate start for the camps on the side of Match Ready here. If you're on the side of Mnaval, you either start taking your camp or you look for the invade. Personally, I would just take my own camp. But Match Ready is definitely going to take their camp first. They might look for an invade. Might be a little risky because they might want to play late game for the Zeratul, but we shall see what happens here. They do realize that the camp has not been taken here, but again, you can take the support camp because you know they're going to be here, right? You have the lead. Great stuff by the side of Match Ready. Let's not take any risks. We know Zeratul's a late character comp here, and we'll just take the support camp. Potentially, maybe put Zeratul down bottom, let the Orpheus sit there. Doesn't really matter. Just some thoughts here. Unstoppable was popped here, and Paperwall is going to take the support camp. Great stuff here. Hey, what's up, Foreshadow? Good. Absolutely. Appreciate you coming by, Foreshadow. All right, so top is going to be looking like the Prio. Camp will be taken shortly. Probably time at around 2:45. Let your minion wave get in front of the camp here is what I'm assuming. And getting prepared for the objective at 3 minutes. They'll spawn at 2:30, and then at the 3-minute marker, it will be up. 2:45. Give your camp going. So looking good. They are holding it. Perfect. And is Mnaval going to start? Yep, you're going to see the Cassia and Anduin. So they are just lagging a bit behind here. Nothing too crazy. Potentially know that either someone's on it or they have already prepared it. They're just looking at the lanes and trying to even out the lanes here. So you're going to see the old classic top, middle, top, middle, top, middle. So Johanna holding the angle here. Where's the Sonya gank, though? I don't know, man. Ask him. Send him the PM, APOC. Nice seeing you here, too, APOC. All right, camps have been taken. Match Ready is taking their camp at 2, a little bit ahead of this. It's fine. It's going to clear. Doesn't really matter, right? But Mnaval having theirs behind, which is really nice. Zeratul going in 3, going into 3. Immediately using the... Ew, wow, the fortification camp. They're going to clear theirs first. Wow, I'm scratching my head a little bit because it seems a little early and a waste because now you just gave up your item advantage here. But unless they're trying to prioritize, because look at the Nubrak. Nubrak's getting really low here. It dies immediately. First blood goes to the side of Match Ready here. Interesting why the Anub stayed. So at that point in time, now in my opinion, the fortification got great value. They fought around it, and Nubrak played himself, and yeah, he got jebaited and killed himself. So that is really good for the side of Match Ready, using the advantage there for their camp that was dropped early. But again, they got the advantage of it. They got a kill for the placement of it. Fair enough. And you should see this right back up, and there should be. You should already go ahead and start this, right? Unless you kill the Sonya down here, Sonya's getting low, and Zeratul might commit to that. Teal taking so much damage here, but. The thing is, was it worth? Because you could also have just started this camp. Zeratul and Stukov going towards it, giving more percentage over to the side of Mnaval here. Sonya has a tap, but here again, now we're going to have two fortification camps to the side of Mnaval versus a support camp. And 1 fortification camp to the side of Match Ready. You could have had 2 potentially, but again, you got that kill. Still good. So now here's going to be a brawl for it. We're going to see a 5v5 brawl here, but the XP lead is over towards Match Ready due to those kills. So here comes both camps. 1 in the choke point. Great placement because that one on Mnaval was a little too high. They put in the back line. Stukov is silencing the back line on the Anduin here. Making the Anduin move away. There's a lot of damage going on silent. And Nubrak has split away. Oh, Sonya, you might know. Anduin saved. They didn't silence him. That's okay. They forced him off here. And now all the camps or all the items have been used for both sides here. You get a nice tap, look for another re-engage side of Mnaval. You're still in a good position here because Sonya got a nice back. You can kind of hold here. And Nubrak using his shield a little early. Zeratul looking to clear the mid lane here. Look at top for a minute here. So top is going to start crashing into Match Ready side here. Match Ready holding on to their percentage advantage, gaining here. But look at the stacks here. Target practice has been completed here, but there's a triple pull here. Orphea getting so much value, demolishing the Sonya here. Sonya should be the target potentially. No, Orphea gets almost killed in retaliation. Insane. And Nubrak looking to potentially engage here. Oh, it just misses him. There is Realistic is trying to look for the Orphea here. And here comes a Q, missing again. Not getting value. You're trying to get passive heals from the Stukov silencing the Anduin back line, but Sonya is really high up. You start focusing that Sonya getting really low. But no, Orphea might fall. Great heal, but no trait yet. There should be someone falling. And Nubrak again dies twice again. Orphea holding on for dear life here. Stukov, where in God's name are you going here, big guy? Oh, please turn around and slap him in the face. Oh, well, what are you doing up here, big guy? All right, so basically they're giving the point over to the side of Mnaval here. He just wanted to take a nice round trip on their side of the... Wow, okay. Interesting. But 10 has been selected first for Match Ready here. And they are going to see Mnaval. It doesn't really matter. You won the objective here. You can start taking down the forts here. Start looking at top here, right? Take down the gate here. And when you look at stacks, so look at Cassia's stack. Doing really well at 33. Sub 10 minutes. Oh, that might be a dead Orphea. Orphea obliterated by the Protector. Unfortunate here. Taking so much damage for free. And here goes Zeratul's gonna have the back here, and you are gonna see some late rotations here in Mnaval taking great structure damage here. Probably gonna have enough time to start looking at the what's it called, the well here, and they do take it, and they get some chip damage on the fort while getting some fort pressure, or not only fort pressure but creep pressure here, and they almost clear the wave here. Zeratul cocooned. Great. Okay, the only reason why I was silent there for a second is like, what are you going to do with the cocoon there? But all right, great silence by the Stukov, making sure that Zeratul, if he gets engaged on, there really isn't anything. Grace looking for an engage, but realizes, let's just back off. Let's, again, start over. Take your camps here. Catch the soak. Do the normal stuff here. Potentially, you could potentially roam and see if there's a split here. But as we know, the caster sees all on the minimap at least, and they don't. They don't know that they're taking this camp here. And they're trying to get this camp on rotation here, taking it quick and playing towards the 13 talent advantage. Getting the lane advantage, you could potentially get them to clear. Or if you force them to fight on here, you have lane pressure into the fort where there's no well anymore. So you get a nice chip damage into the fort because Match Ready is going to save their camp more than likely for the next objective. I do agree. I suck at scatter, but I respect really good scatter. I do like Redemption. It just hurts tanks, but scatter is really good. As we can now see, this is shoved in, and now you can start engaging onto the sport camp, but Match Ready should snip this out. Zeratul scouting, but look how fast Mnaval is doing. There's a Void Prison for the back line here, but they are going to take the sport camp here, and they should drop it. Anubrak may drop it. Grace immediately catching here, and Navi just getting obliterated by the Orphea combo here, and this is a great setup. Sonya in the back line just dunks on Orphea here, but did not go in favor here. Hanzo falling next. And Sonya and obviously the two chunkier heroes gets away, but great setup for the side of Match Ready. Although they lost the support camp, they had a great setup with the triple man Void Prison backline. You had Grace in position for the lock-in and immediate Stuke off silence there. Great stuff. And now you can start pressuring top and you can start mitigating, right, what you lost. Start taking their well. Focus the wall down. And yes, exactly. That ping is correct. But you're a little too slow. It's unfortunate. Or if you did fall there, and Cassia going in, straight in. Blinds a little too late, but here comes the Hanzo arrow. Hits Paper Wall, but doesn't really do much here. They are setting him, but Paper Wall's got the armor trade here. 2 or 1 ult was wasted. I would say at least you hit it, right? At least you hit it. But really gets some value. Grace taking a lot of damage here, but if anyone falls here, you want Grace to fall because Leo gets a death trait value here. Tap's coming in, but the objective's coming up shortly. And here comes Sugar Bear, getting the top siege camp as we were suspecting because they know the timers for the objective here. Just go in the game, focus on never missing an AA. Unfortunate. Mnaval posturing to see if they can get a rotation gate. Honestly, you can. Oh, here we go. But on the Joe? Interesting. Obviously, the target was looking at Cold Fashion, but as you can tell, and oh, here it comes again. Here comes the silence here. Gonna catch the Anubrak, stuns him, and pulls Cassia in here. Guys, obviously, the Anubrak was looking at the Orphea here. Oh my! Let's get a zoom in on that spot. You get a nice pick, and then you get slapped in the back of the head. Unfortunate. So, as we saw here, right, the light bomb was supposed to go on the Orphea, but the comms were definitely not in sync. Definitely not in sync. But Zeratul does fall, so it is 1-for-1 trade here. Unlucky. So basically mitigates what was used, and alts are on cooldown, and you have more or less to say majority of the alts going to the side of Mnaval here. You can start potentially looking at your camp here. Healer has to be careful if he does get scouted out. Probably send the Anub there because he has a better escape. And Hanzo has left the game. Wow. Probably because he's like, I should have gone W build. I'm just kidding. just memeing. To each their own, to each their own. Did the man really just mount with enemies near? Probably. I don't know where you saw that at. Unacceptable. So camps are gonna be taken. Yeah, 145 on here. Let's see, 206, 209. All right. So let's see who has it. Sorry if I'm moving fast on the camera. I'm looking for. Okay, so Teal has that fortification kit and Sonya has it. Okay, so the fortifications both are on Sonya and on Teal. And Ready has been up. 3, 2, 1. We are back in. Finally. We have a new rack. Soaking the lane. Trying to get that 16 here. Sugar Bear taunting. Hitting him with that 1 B-step on the new rack. Probably a misclick, but we'll say it was a B-step. And they are going to play for the 16. Both teams should get it. Great scout by Realistic here. Does not want to be caught here. No, if you're time Match Ready, you're going to force this on the support game here because you have the Yeah, the fortification or the siege camp coming in, and they are looking to see if they're going to be on it, but they're not. So on the item wise, both teams are equal. 16 talents have been selected here, and we are committing into. As I'm just looking here, we are getting to commit obviously into the Q build, as you guys can see down below. I'm just now looking at it, and they're going to clear this first. But you are getting forced off. You're taking a lot of damage if you're on Joe. Teal getting just committed on poke down completely by Sonya, being a nuisance here. Zeratul missing the back line, but dropping the fortification cape a little early. But here comes the Anubarak cocooning and diving in, going in, and misses the arrow here. All right, back to the action here, and here comes the nice entomb onto the Anduin. Great comms. You can tell that was completely. Even though you caught two, Anduin's still a good pick here. Not bad. Great comms by the two between the Leo and Cold Fashion here. Great stuff. And now you're down one. So if you're on the side of Mnaval, oh, this is a little ambitious if you sniff this out, guys, on the side of Match Ready. You should see. Yeah, there we go. And here comes Zeratul. He's probably going to go to the back line, but they're going to get the objective, or they're going to get this first. But you now have two isolated here. You should have engaged, but oh, Zeratul's going to get blown up completely. Overcaught here, and Sonya missing the leap on the Joe. Should have known the trait was up even if you did hit it. But Zera does fall, committing onto the Hanzo here. And now you're on the side of Match Ready. You're now down again. They're going to take their camp here. And Leo said, I'm just going to go back and go soak and do my thing. I'm going to go back in the lane here. Saw something I didn't want to see, and I'm out. Going to the bot lane. Joe is, or if you should catch the top end of the Protector, is going to pick up the two assassins here, so they don't want to get engaged on. Anduin playing a little high. If it's on the side of Match Ready, they do want to engage once the Zeratul's up. You could still look at the Anduin, even though he does have movement speed, as we can see here. I think it's his level. I thought it was level 7, right? No, it's not. What's giving him movement speed? Oh, his push forward, level 13. Okay, it's weird. I think there's a different talent that. But anyway. So here they go. They're diving for the back line here. Anduin is the target. Oh, Grace misses, but at least Joe hits it. And they are going to cocoon yeah, I forgot his name for some reason. The healer for this side of Match Ready. But oh, look at the damage on the side of Mnaval going straight into Stukov. Found his name again in my head. There we go. And here comes a Void Prison. But the combos are just missing. Like you're forcing it. Oh my, Stukov goes down. Orphea might be next. You have an auto attack for heals here. But a Void Prison was forced at the last minute. As the enemy team was retreating, instead of setting up the combo that they normally do, you had a Leo miss, then you had a Joe alt hit, but there really wasn't any good follow-up. So now Mnaval taking control of the game here, but Zeratul coming back in, doing big damage here. Oh, Orphea, get off the thing! Oh my god! Wow, playing with fire. Playing with fire. Blinding, but my god, Cold Fashion almost getting obliterated by the 1.5 second the laser on the ground here. Yes, Stukov. I found his name later. I don't know why. Sometimes I blank out there. And here comes Zeratul looking at the Sonya here, just doing some poke damage here, but needs to get away here. And Anubarak diving in, see if he can catch the what's it called? The Zeratul. They are gonna take camps immediately here. Good stuff. Trying to get for the 20 here. The Escape Artist Zeratul here. They're going to start their camp. Again, this is probably more, in my opinion, you're just taking this. You start putting pressure in the lanes here. Put this on rotation for the next objective since it just finished. This is, what, I think a 2:30. Okay, 3 minutes. So it'll be up closer towards near the middle of the objective. I think it should be a minute 30 from when the objective goes down. But now you have pressure in the lanes here. As we can see top, you have to prioritize that, which again is fine, but it's all about the XP. Play for that 20 here. Now you have vision of the enemy team here. And while they're doing that, you could most likely take your support camp because you know where they're going to be at. Joe, they obviously know on the side of Match Ready that they're going to be taking this here. But you got to commit to this faster. But then again, you just need to play for 20 on the side of Mnaval. You don't really need to put yourself in a situation where you are going to get forced on. Their last chance here for the side of Match Ready to force a fight here. And here we go. You're going to lose potential soak bottom. Grace is rotating down there. They do catch it, but they are going to get 20 in mid here. They should at least. All right, they do. 20 has been selected. You can start looking at this. If you can, force a level 20 fight here, but Match Ready is going to get level 20 as well. Let's look at the 20 talents here. I've never seen this one before, actually. Basic attacks burn enemies, so he's getting enough value to get auto attacks off, which is pretty good here. Instead of the double trait here. But this is where Match Ready gets deadly here with Buried Alive. Really scary if played correctly. Oh, dear God. Please, Leo, hit the fattest in two. They get 2 right here. Oh, Hanzo with it, but they catch the Anduin, but the backline Stukov gets out. Oh my God. Gets obliterated. Orphea cocoon, but doesn't Ubrak fall here? Zeratul getting a lot of damage off here. Will Vorpal back into the Nubrak, but Teal goes down really low here. Sugar Bear, oh, committed here, but it is so much damage to the side of the Mnaval onto the back line, onto the front line. Actually, you killed Joe and you killed the Leoric here, and Nubrak's gonna do it. He's gonna go for it, and oh, he got baited with the shield and gets it. Grace getting value from trait, but this Nubrak baiting so hard with that shield play. Cassie doing so much damage. Let me find that here. Yeah, let's see how much damage. So at 53k, Hanzo doing 58k with the target practice here. Siege damage. I want to see if I can find the. There we go. XP total here. That's what I was wanting to find. So, oh, here we go. Let's see what's happening here. Noob going for the side flank here. At this point, you can probably just steal their camp away from them. Cassia sees it and gonna do it real fast. How did that turn around so quickly? You know, the thing is Zeratul was going after the noob, but the noob was spamming his W. He had rewind, getting so much value, just baiting it. And now you have 2 fortifications here. But Sonya with 4k more over with XP overall. Pretty good here. Sonya soaking like a madman. But again, at this point, I mean, yeah, you could go for your level 24 advantage where the power spike truly is for damage here. But Mnaval taking the fort down bottom. All forts are now gone for the side of Match Ready here. Hanzo sticking on because Hanzo has the global level 20 play of the game here. And so we get the standard W build here. Just looking here. Okay, Infinite Lightning. All right, so overall standard stuff. This is the only one. I mean, I don't play Anduin, so I just never really see value in that. Like, double trait's pretty good, but maybe because Anduin dies. He's just a target, but here comes the Anduin engage on him, and Anduin's just like, oh dear God, please help. But Sugar Bear is super low, gets doped on the back line. Sugar Bear gets healed back up, and Teal is going on to the Sonya and the Nubrak. Nubrak misses, but here comes, oh my God, the Leap Light Bomb. So much potential here, but Orphea dropping super low here. Nobody falls on the side of Mnaval. And my God, the amount of dive. And no one can get the Anduin here because as soon as you engage on us, we're going to engage on your back line. And it's a matter of basically whose back line is going to live longer and who can tank what. If the Zeratul does fall in that fight, unfortunate. It really feels like the comms on the side of Match Ready, it seems a little discombobulated here. Target focus is not on the same target here, but the side of Mnaval, same kind of as well. Again, the trade for trade, Anduin playing really smart. Sticking away from the Orphea here. Orphea does miss the Entomb, the end part where Anduin stayed alive. But they had to come back to the back line and help. So now we see a lot of damage going on to Johanna here, but Grace forcing the Entomb here. But there should be a catch here. Great catch by 2. Blocking the top piece here, but Leo does fall. Cassia going in with the Infinite Light Bomb here. Can Teal get away? He does, but Orphea falls as well. Interesting. Now, Paper Wall, do you fall as well here? Do you have a tap? Can you get away? Trey is used, but misses the push here. Zeratul looking for the kill here. Great spread out. Immediate spread out. Cassia looking to see if Stukov will step up, but here comes the damage onto the core here. There should be some core damage here. You honestly may even pull it off here. At least you take a lot of core damage here. The team is, I mean, at this point, guys, but now you have to commit to this. You're wasting time. You might as well just die for it. Die for as much as you can. They're looking for the Stukov here. I mean, this is gonna fall and you still, oh, nah, these 2 are definitely dead. Honestly, though, you should have just committed and killed yourself for it. You're gonna die anyway, but you're stalling for the cooldown timers here. Oh, what happened? Oh, he got pushed away, but here comes Light Bomb. Jumping over here, Anduin trying to get away, but Teal catching. They should be able to catch the Anduin here. They are pulling in Anduin, being a tank, but they're trying. Oh, no, you could have entombed the Hanzo when you eat it instead of going for the Anduin because you know he was dead. Oh, unlucky. Grace does not. Either A, he knew he could have missed it, but he was out of range from him, or B, he wasn't thinking of it. I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt that he was just out of range. I really feel like he was in range to catch the Hanzo here. Oh, that could have been 2 dead. But they just stick on the Hans or the Anduin here. Again, guys, I honestly think at that point, if you are in that protector and you basically are committing, you might as well just kill yourself for it. I mean, lanes are so shoved back. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna take? Right? You're giving yourself a better opportunity, but here comes Leo coming in and potentially maybe prioritize. But here comes here comes a great Hanzo air. Potentially Teal falls here, gets Unstoppable off, but nothing comes from it. Cocoon is going in. Oh, Teal gets obliterated. And here comes Leo catching the Sonya here, but here comes the Infinite Light Bomb. Infinite Light Bomb doing so much damage here, but Sonya going in. Sonya just doing so much damage. Stukov pushing back. And the heals go towards the side of Mnaval, and Zeratul falls. Yeah, you know, I feel like it was not in range, but it looked so close. And Mnaval winning the team fight and should win the game here. Yeah, I feel like he had it for a second as well. That's the thing. And then he missed the opportunity. But then Stukov wants to join his team, and the next is here. Grace trying to save him. It doesn't matter. It falls. Mnaval should win this one. Game number 1 going over to Mnaval here. GG's on Volskaya. 1-0 victory here. GG's. Great stuff here. Overall, great stuff. Great game here. Yeah. I mean, the thing is like they're not like they're forcing fights with their cooldowns not, you know, there, right? They have nothing, right? So if you look, I mean, the kills wise, they're down by six kills here. You know, that was more or less near the end. But I mean, to be fair, like when they actually synchronize their, you know, their ults, they were doing fine. But again, it really feels like for the side of Match Ready, the comms are not. I mean, obviously it's the comms. It's not in sync here, right? It's just not. It's not in sync in that one. Thank you, Fusion Akari, for the raid. Hope you had a great stream. Hope you guys enjoy the West games. But again, appreciate you, Akari, for that. All right, let's go back to map bans here. And let's see what we get selected here. Welcome, everyone, from Akari stream. All right, so Match Ready has selected Towers of Doom. Let me update this for you. Towers of Doom. And you guys did miss it. Mnaval did win. Game number 1 on Volskaya here. Here we go. All right, we are in the draft here. Hey guys, I'm on Mnaval's side here, baby. I'm here to win. Put some music on while we were waiting a little. Going on right now. There we go. Perfect. Guys, what do you guys think about game number 1? Obviously, I truly feel like... Here, actually, let's go here while we wait. So we know what map we're in. Or draft, sorry, excuse me. So, on the side of Match Ready, things that I've noticed in that game, that series, complete discombobulation, or regardless of that, discombobulation, the comms were not in sync. Alts were not being called. You can tell. It's clearly, you can tell. Things are being forced, right? So let's see. Foreshadow. The heal disparity was huge. Maybe MR should go with a bunch of fake damage here and see if they can pro their healer for me. Yeah, you know, I didn't really foreshadow. What was the healing numbers? I completely missed it. I actually did not look at that stat. I'm assuming I don't know how much value the Anduin got for healing wise, but for the alt wise trait, it seemed well enough. But Anduin was the target, so I wouldn't surprise me if the healing number was a little bit lower due to, you know, he had 4 deaths. I mean, they're diving the Anduin. I mean, what can you expect, right? There's nothing you can do as the healer there. I mean, play back more, but they're just gonna go after you and void prison you, which is what he was caught in. But I don't know. Did I completely missed it. Did the Stukov out heal the Anduin, or did the Anduin 80 to 40? Okay. So then it came down to when you're diving the back line like the Hanzo and the Anduin, that means that they didn't even need the healer because you had Sonya and Anubrak just completely obliterating the back line of Match Ready. You know, it's crazy because as you saw, Stukov was doing double the heal everything you can to keep his team up and couldn't, you know? It's crazy. But let's see how Towers of Doom is here. And if we are taking to a game number 3, I am hoping to see an Infernal Shrines map. I'm kind of surprised we didn't see an Infernal Shrine map here. But I do like the way Mnaval played that. It was more or less, all right, they dive us, we dive them. Let's see whose balls are bigger, pretty much. And Mnaval's clearly won that one. Sonya, the biggest one of them all. Oh, are they waiting on me? Hope to God not. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and prop the caster ready. But guys, if you are coming in, welcome, welcome. Game number 1 over to Mnaval here. Was a fun series, or a fun game to watch on that one. But it really and truthfully, as I'm going to keep reiterating for the side of Match Ready on that fight, I mean, I could say both sides, right? Some comms were not in sync. So as we saw Light Bomb onto the Anubrak, and Anubrak did not, you know, immediately go onto the Orphea in that choke that we saw. I think it was like, as soon as they hit 10, Anubrak was anchoring around the, he was anchoring around the support camp on the side of Match Ready in the middle. And the Anubrak gets light bombed because I think the Anduin saw it, but again, so comms were kind of interjecting throughout the entire game here, but overall it seems like, you know, Mnaval's comm-wise and hero-wise for sustainability was just better. They were just being able to stay alive better. And with Sonya into that back line and catching the right targets, I mean, Sonya is basically an assassin too, so... Or if you're getting soloed out, Stukov getting soloed out, Zeratul, I blame it on the recent server lag. Yeah, sure. But to be fair, Zeratul did fall a lot in this one, diving in, looking like trying to force something that it just isn't there, right? Like, there was a time where we saw the Zeratul force himself onto the Hanzo as Hanzo was trying to get away. Even if you get that kill, where do you go from there? You know, I mean, I guess trade, I guess that's what you're going for, but you don't, you know, if you don't kill him, you're at a higher risk of, you know, it's, the reward is less than the risk, in my opinion there, from what I saw. So, looks like everybody is ready. We're now waiting on the side of, I think Grace, to start it here on the side of Match Ready. And for the people who are new here, hope you guys had a good Wednesday, as I was saying in the beginning. I guess that does glitch the lobby if you're opening. Weird. If you're opening a loot chest in a custom. Hey, what's up, Himmy? Game number 1. Oh, shoot. Thank you. I thought I changed that. Here we go. Mnaval won game number 1 here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Henny. I changed the other one for me. Alright, everyone. Game number 2 going towards Towers of Doom. It was a pick by Match Ready after the loss on Volskaya here to Mnaval. Let's see what the prio bans. Is it going to be the same draft over? And what does Mnaval do, you know? I'm assuming there's going to be some target bans, if not target picks, on the side of Match Ready here. First pick going over to Mnaval here. I am excited to see this. So we may end up seeing the same bans. They may end up just banning out Sugar again. So appreciate it, Ash. So we may see, as I was saying, a focus on Sugar Bear again. It seemed like it worked in their favor. Here we go. So we do get a Maev ban here. Now, let's see. Does Match Ready change up? Who's taking game 2? I don't know, Vibe. It really comes down to the comms, man. It really does. I mean, Mnaval knows. I mean, if these guys watch Div A West game too, let's see if if Match Ready picks the same comp. You know, Teams have been studying this. I would assume they're like preparing, like, all right, this is what we're gonna pick into this. But let's see, is Sonya gonna be a prio pick this time? They are realizing that just banning out the flex player here. So we do get a Chromie pick here. Hey, my vote is Mnaval. You know, I really need to learn how to do the prediction thing again. I had Warrior do it for me, but oh yeah, good one, right? Oh shoot, it's right here. Prediction, Phoenix Rising. Oh, he changed this. Created by Warrior, manage prediction here. Huh, interesting here. So we do get the Sonya and Sylvanas pick here. Wow, how do you get to this? I don't want to start it. Weird. Bayonet. They did a really good job of directing the fights. I do think that in this situation they did better in the comms wise. I'm just gonna flat out say they just, because there's a lot of great opportunities for match ready that was being set up by the Zeratul here, but just missed over and over. So we do see a Karazim and Murden. Either A, getting a seven-sided strike comp, as we saw in the previous games against match ready with a Garrosh Karazim here. But let's see if we get a game number 3. I'm hoping for. So the next ban is going to go towards the Deathwing here. The Constellation, I'll relay my prediction. Yeah. It's kind of nutty, dude. I'll have to test that out later, the prediction here. So we do get a Joe ban, and as I said, we got a Deathwing ban. I was trying to set up the predictions here, but the command's not really working for me for some reason. It's kind of sus. Unfortunate. So right now, I am curious to see how they use the Karazim without the Garrosh here, because you are relying on the Murden hitting the stun, right? And diving in the back line. I do think what this comp for Mnaval is going to be is a dive, but you're leaving Chromie open. So we do get the Varian and Stukov. So we're probably going to see... Honestly, I could see a Li Ming here. Howard not predicting before draft is done. What do you guys think? As of right now, as we're seeing here, I don't know. Falstad has always been the bane for match ready. I've said this, if they do not handle the Falstad, I mean, it's just statistics against match ready. It's statistically speaking, they do not do well against Falstad. We do get a Li Ming, as I was saying. I don't know, it's tough because how I'm seeing this draft right now is obviously match ready goes to the blow up comp here, but essentially when Falstad uses Gust, you need to be able to understand that is, I think, a 50 or 45 second cooldown, and you got to use that in rotation or somehow just dive the Falstad. But I don't know, guys. Statistically speaking, match ready has not done well against Falstads here. So I'll let you guys decide. I wish I had the prediction thing up to... I thought it was easier said and done setting up, but clearly not. Doesn't even give me a setup menu. Unfortunate, dude. Shit hates me. But Foreshadow, I'm waiting on your prediction, my guy. Damn, I want MR to win, but I'm looking... See, that's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard. All right, everyone. Game number 2 here. Mnaval taking the lead here. Game number 1. Variance 2 goes next. Because shit, that most heroes have done right. Yes. But if you don't cast that Falstad, you're screwed. All right, everyone. Let's introduce both teams. So Gust is 60. Okay. Feels like it's so much shorter, but still. Minute cooldown. It's pretty short. So we are going to introduce both teams, like always. Sonya. The side of match ready being played by Grace. Stukov being played by Paperwall. Li Ming being played by Cold Fashion. Sylvanas being played by Sugar Bear. And last but not least, Variant being played by Teal. And on the side of Mnaval here, you have the Only Navi playing Kerosene. Hogger being played by Crimson Chin. Chromie being played by Realistic. Seer being played by Falstad. And Murden played by Sonic. And thank you so much for Feral Ferret. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate your support, my guy. All right, let's see how the fight goes down mid here. We are going to see a Chromie clearing the wave here, but Varian going in. Immediate reaction by the Kerosene, kicking Teal in the face here. Sylvanas coming back, getting the soak here. And now we see the standard here, right? Chromie looking for vision, right? Am I just saying that? Yeah, okay. Chromie saw vision rotation here. And now we're going to see them come down bottom. Make sure this is zoomed out. Okay, making sure. Li Ming missing the orb combo. It's fine, you know. And, oh, Varian caught in it. And again, guys, if you're on the side of Mnaval here, you can look a little bit more aggressively here because the Varian is not a true hero yet until level 4. And at least that's what I think. Camps will be up in 4 seconds here. And Chromie getting vision on the... I think you gain 10%. Is it? Do you get the spell power when you use it, or it's just like passive, right? It's just a passive thing. And it's just an activatable talent here. One of you guys feel free to enlighten me on that one as I'm learning that. All right, Kerosene going with the Transcendence here. If Hoof is in here, he would say no balls, as I would trust. Teal dancing the bush here. They are scouting out, and they are going to dive onto Teal as he's dancing the bush here. He was not prepared here, but look at the follow-up by Stukov onto the Falstad, doing a lot of damage here to him as well. And 4 level 4s are almost there, and Sylvanas is being a nuisance, catching the wave for Grace here, catching some of it, but they are going to dive onto the Varian here. Doing damage. Chromie doing a lot of damage here. Okay, good. So Frequent Flyer was taken instead of the apparently broken talent, but Varian going onto the Falstad again. Thanks, Apoc. So it's passive. All right, cool. And here we go. We are going to see a nice poke out for the side of Mnaval on theirs as well. See a caster, quick follow. It really helps. Keeps me occupied when I'm able to sleep. Well, hopefully I don't bore you to sleep, though. But thank you so much for your support, as always, Feral. Thank you, thank you. So we are going to see some heals coming off for Spirit Ally. Not bad here. Soul would flame this Kara. See, here's the thing. I've seen other Kerosene builds, and I'm not going to lie. I like it. But for what I feel like Mnaval is trying to do, I feel like the damage Kerosene would get just a lot more value. But, you know, again, what would I know? I don't play Kerosene, so it's hard for me to say something that I really don't have much knowledge about. But I feel like you do so much more damage. Here we go. Varian stepping up really high, looking for aggressively. So Sylvanas saying we need to step up. By the way, look at the posture here. They are gonna die. The Murden here. Look how much damage on the Murden. Murden should fall here. And Sylvanas doing a lot of damage now onto the boss here, but look at the damage on the Li Ming. Now grabbing lightning talent feels like a sin. Unfortunately, they can't because it is a bug talent. I don't know if you need that for Shadow, but it apparently is a current bug talent. But I do agree, it does feel like a sin, but oh, do they catch him? No! Teal, you don't really need this commit. So, but if you had big balls, you would take it because you don't even need it. Nah, just playing. You definitely need your level 1 ability here. And they are looking for the rotation here for Chromie, getting vision here. Kerosene soaking bottom here as we wait for the Murden. So, pre-10 match ready is strong. I honestly think they're stronger. They have great setup potential. They have a leaning Sylvanas. It just does so much damage here. Varian coming down. There should be a catch on Chromie, but no misses. And here comes the taunt on the Kerosene. And there should be a silence immediately followed up here, but there is no immediate burst damage. Falstad looking for a great engage here. I'm a little tired. Oh, 4 a.m. Well, I'm gonna keep you up here. All right, Murden looking for the rotation here, getting a nice stack on here, but oh, Falstad catches Grace on the rotation here. Oh, slapped and giving Hogger the advantage up top to make him lose soak here. Sonya will have an 8-second cooldown here and spawn here. Wow, explain bug when you decide to take a breath. I never breathe, all right? From my understanding, actually, I know how to find this for you. I got you real quick, guys. 1 second here. Oh, shit, I did it in the wrong chat here. Div A here. Let's go here. And... alright, we're back. So we are going to see an engage on the Sylvanas here, but they are going to take a lot of damage. And Murden taking really low here. Here you go. Sorry about that, guys, on that. There you go, Foreshadow. That would probably give you a better explanation than I could. And sorry that we missed that. So we are going to see an engage on top here. Falstad flying top, taking their camp here, and it looks like Mnaval, oh, is gonna get theirs. And there's gonna be a lot of damage looking at the Murden yet again here. But as we can see, Grace is going to solidify the next shot. So you now have a lead towards match ready on the tower shots here. Again, sorry guys about the little delay. I was just sending the bands over so you guys can see it as well. And there is going to be a clear here. Side of Mnaval, they might look aggressively. They might posture on their side, or they look at the Sylvanas down here. They do have slowing stance here, but they do expect it, and there should be a dead Sylvanas really high up. No one called out either A, rotations, or just the call was not respected here. You're really high up in the lane. Silent playing very well here. Why would skins be banned? So I think some skins, I think it's an animation thing where you can't see some things. It was a big thing in HGC. I remember there were some skins and mounts. And there is a silence on the Murd in here, but without the Sylvanas here with that sustained damage here with the Li Ming, maybe you could have killed, or maybe you could have got more damage. But 10s have been selected for both teams here. Now let's take a look at here. So we have Leap or Sonya here. And I'm honestly feeling that leap for the fall stat here. You really need to look at that fall stat do a lot. And we have flailing swipe. Okay, we're gonna get a wave of force combo here. Good. Mind control and shield wall to reduce a lot of the damage here. Teal stepping up here, but look at the amount of damage. Oh lord, here comes a gust. And they do push him in. Li Ming, it might be the target. No, there's going to be Sylvanas here. Oh, no, they're both the targets here. Teal trying to peel her. Sylvanas taking a lot of damage here. Oh, Hogger is coming. Stunned on Li Ming. Oh, Li Ming is going to fall too from the Kerosene. Kerosene takes both. Wow. What a great look for the fall stat doing so well. And Teal potentially will fall as well, getting stunned overall. Paper Wall can't do anything. Sonya staying top. That is the power of the Falstad when not respected. Ultimately, though, the way that I see it is like this. I don't know where Syl was, but I really feel like Mind Control could have caught the Falstad to buy some time. Because you do see an animation here, right? So I don't know. You guys tell me. I think that if the Syl was in the right place, right time, or if one person, Stukov, whoever, just to stop that animate, stop the fall step from taking advantage of the fly. And again, not just focusing sugar here. Someone who can stop that. You have great potential in those moments like that because you have so much setup. But again, my opinion here. Great clear by the side of match ready, but you are going to get 13 here. That's really just filthy casual sometimes. It's been like that since HGC. I was confused about it a long time ago, then it made sense. And here we go. Big burst. Trait has been used by the Stukov here. You're going to see potentially... Correct. Wave of Force could have been used too. I mean, honestly, you could have done the whole Wave of Force combo on the Falstad. But here comes a combo going on. Sugar Bear Gust is casted because... Oh, wait, actually, why? There's a lot of damage going on the Sylvanas here. Interesting. They have saved a kill. I just think that you had 3 potentials here, right? So thank you so much, Powderfinger, for the follow. Just know that I do have sounds on other overlays, but just not in the in-games. So we are waiting for the stalemate here, waiting 10 seconds here, but here comes Match Ready, looking for an engage here, because they do see, but here comes Murden, potentially target Falstad, floating down, doesn't need to fly down yet. All right, so they have everyone in vision here. Sonya rotating bottom here. You might see a leap on this. No, you don't, but it's just going to stall here, but there's so much damage on to the Hogger. Great palm by the Kerosene here. Great blink swipe. They are going to look for a tap. Can they stall long enough? Grace jumping over the whole team here. Good. Oh, great catch by the Sonya onto the Falstad here. This is a great turn events here, but they are low. They just need one reset here. Sylvanas goes to the back line onto the Chromie here. Hogger gets 2 kills here, but here comes a kill onto the Chromie here. They should be able to get 2, and only Navi falls on the Kerosene here, but Teal will fall too from the Hogger, but goes into taunt. The Murden does not fall here. Hogger going in, looking to do some damage here, and can they kill him? Oh, Teal falls, but it's very healthy. Oh, super low. So they need to take 1 here. Hogger going to take 1. Can they stall this? Is it going to be a trade for that? I don't think you can. Oh, no, totally has time. Great here. You got to play this well here. Don't take damage, but Falstead's going to fly in. Hogger's going to stall here. And can Match Ready respect this? Oh, Unstoppable was used, but they're going to stun out the Sylvanas here, but here comes the Falstead. Falstead coming down. Is going on Grace here. Going to do a lot of damage to Grace here. Grace has to spin the win, stay alive. Kill the Hogger, but no, it's too much damage. And still should fall as well. This is a trade for trade here. And it is going to be 24 to 24. But can Li Ming get the combo here? Wait, where's the Q? Oh, ma. Wait a minute. You're going to use the ult? I mean, I guess to stop the Hogger, but you might as well commit to the... Okay, not the Calamity, but you got a W Q'd there. Teal walking back into the wall. I know, unfortunate. So is that up yet? Okay, Teal rotating the mid, catching some soak here. Murden taking the camp because they know 2 are down. Still feel like you could have done more damage to the Volstad here just to do it because you have the rotation too. And potentially put pressure on the Volstad there. But killing him, don't know. So, Chromie going to clear the lane, being annoying as Chromie. Chromie at 18. We'll get the level 20 talent here. We're going to see the nice Q build here for the Chromie here. Teal being slowed by slowing Sands here. Match ready. Holding on. Trying to hold on to their... It should be keeps coming up. I think at 13 minutes is what I said. I honestly think with the full commit APOC, you could honestly just blow up the Falstad and just commit onto it, but that's just me as well. Fuck it, you got your healer behind you. But Mnaval takes the bottom for, I don't know when it turns to a keep. I think it's either 12 or 13 minutes. We'll start calling it keep a bit later. Grace getting some soak, but here comes the vision onto Grace from the Chromie here, seeing if the Sonya was rotating. That's why the spray down was there. Could not be sneaky. I mean, when you're positioning as a Falstad on the enemy side like that, I don't know, you should be punished for it, in my opinion. Even if you don't... So, but Falstad is the target here. Is there potential gust away? Oh, not enough damage. Oh, he walks back into the queue. Eat it. Oh, Murder's gonna fall here, but no, Unstoppable's used. Mind control miss, but here comes the Sonya from the back line. There should be 2 kills. Oh, they don't respect the Kharazim, but the Kharazim should fall here. Great push into the side here, and that's 3 bell towers. That's 3 tower shots coming up. Match ready, coming in, looking for a fight. Hogger looking to be aggressive here. It is, oh, use ult here. Can they stall it? Are they gonna make it in time here? Oh, they do, and they do. Great stuff. Here comes Taunt. No, you have Taunt up right now. Here comes Taunt. There should be a combo here by the Li Ming here. But Chromie takes theirs, but it's still fine. It's a 2-to-1 shot advantage here. You got 4 kills because Falstad walked in right here. Great stuff by, I mean, I'd say that's lucky, but hey, sometimes luck plays a big part into some events here. But good stuff here by the side of Match Ready, showing some fight, showing some life into this game here. Potential gank. They don't see all of them, so they don't want to worry about Sonya. Sonya backing off here. They do see Falstad. They should start seeing the... Oh, here comes a taunt, but is it enough here? Oh, mind control hit, but here comes the Li Ming. They don't have anything. This is a complete mind control. You should be able to do so much damage here, but here comes the Palm. Palm is used, but can they kill him? Oh, can they do it? Yes, great hold by the Li Ming, knowing it. But here comes Sonya, blanking on the Murden. Murden gets taunted here, but here comes the Wave Force combo. Here comes the Silence combo, and Stuka obliterates him with Sylvanas here. And here they come. Match Ready coming in, bulldozing in. They want to take game number 2 here. They're looking at Chromie here. Chromie's using the time trap here, but isn't going to be enough. It's going to be a fall here. You start taking advantage. Look at your bottom keeps now. Start looking at these sappers. Push it in. Send Sonya to soak this up. Do not miss this. Get 20 here, right? You're looking good on the side of Match Ready. You have 3 dead. Falstad really not being the bane of Match Ready right now. They're looking pretty good here. They got 1 good gust off, but mind control luckily hit. And again, if luck is on your side, whatever. You're creating the opportunity for him to make the misplay to get caught. But I do feel like the mind control was like a fadeaway. And it was one of those things where when you hit, if you hit it, looking good. So you get 1, you get 2, you get 3 sappers going in. Now you should have this pressure. You take this, and you're looking strong here. You're putting them in single digits to the side of Mnaval. Yes, the staggers are looking great. Start protecting bottom. You're 21st. You should prioritize this. Force the fight here. and see what can happen here, right? Don't overextend though, because there is a false head gust, right? Could be some cheeky plays here, but there's a taunt. Immediate unstoppable. You could potentially make that out. Sylvanas does leave the game here. Is there gonna be a pause? There is gonna be a pause here, and Frosty can catch a breath here because, woo, this game is looking exciting now. There is a sign of life in Match Ready on Towers of Doom. Could potentially, if Match Ready can clutch it, we'll get that game number 3, as every caster wants to see. Guys, I hope the match is looking good, and overall, you know, for me, in my opinion, I really am enjoying the series. Hope you guys are enjoying it as well. You know, we are seeing, you know, the Li Ming player coming out. Let's look at the kills wise. So Li Ming, so dude, the kills are back. Say I'm ready, just let them know. I mean, death wise, really not bad. I mean, this guy's obviously feeding, right? Just trolling. Paper might be dead, potentially. Let's see. Sounds like a robot, unfortunate. These AIs. But look at Hogger up top here. Forcing it here. So we do see a lot of pressure up top here. But honestly, it's probably not bad because at this point, you're trying to get more sappers in. I'm not sure if you're really going to get any in. But the pressure, you could force out a fight here. Taunt is down, but Mind Control's up. Unstoppable has been... But you get multiple Unstoppables for Q, so the Kerosene pick is actually not bad here. You know, obviously for the Unstoppable. But Paper swipes him away, but is there going to be any? No, they don't. Unfortunate. Oh, Mind Control misses. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But you do have advantage down here. Sonya is seeing that she's losing top here. Eventually, do you just start putting more pressure in mid then? All chat, only referee class game. Sorry about that, Pharaoh. I completely missed your message about Dahaka. But that's what APOC and them are for. For the education. Glad you're learning, my man. Glad you're learning. Hogger taking top here and now applying pressure up top for a response. Sonya's holding here for the potential rotation on the Falstad here. Is stepping up a little bit higher here. But trying to see if they can force the fight here. That's what they're trying to see. Is there going to be a force engage? Yep, Sonya is now going back here. And correct, Mind Control is on, I think it's what, 5 seconds now? Here's 4, 5. Yeah, really low here. Grace Refall is dead. So they are going to get a nice cleanse here. And they gotta bait that out. They don't need to immediately follow up here. Oh, nice catch by the Stukov here. But see, that's what I'm saying here, right? You don't need the dump at all because you know the Karazeem's looking, right? Karazeem is 100% looking here. Let's see, level 20 Epiphany. So you get 2 rating dashes for more, but oh, be careful, Teal. Here comes a catch on Murden. Murden using ult here. Chromie really extended up really high here. And Karazeem using the cleanse here. But now we have a 1v1 in the back line. And we should see a Falstad potential fly-in. Falstad did back, but they are going to catch the Hogger here potentially. Oh, dead. He's dead. And here it comes. They're looking for another fight here. Sonya taking the bottom objective here. And they're now fighting inside the choke cone. And they are going to catch the Karazeem. But Karazeem's going to catch the Murden here, saving him. But here comes Paper Wall, forcing them into the wall here. Fighting time there. Murden is definitely the target here. Jumps away. Falstad uses Gust to save. I mean, at this point, it's okay. You got a kill here. Oh, does Teal fall? Potentially. Teal fighting in, but they do cast the Mind Control, but there should be a cleanse and an immediate Palm here. Palm, wouldn't say wasted, but will be on cooldown for, what is it, 50 seconds? Still not bad, but a lot of pressure is down here. They don't care about top, obviously. Sonya going to take this objective, or the next Sappers here, and they do cast the Falstad, but a great immediate cleanse by only Navi. Way to keep your head on a swivel here. Now you're going to see pressure in mid here. Potential pressure in mid. Start forcing them elsewhere. I mean, you're just going to leave Falstad down bottom. Or they're going to look at boss. Oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe. But they have a Falstad, though. They're just going to gust you off. So you have to, honestly, keep the... Oh, can they get on, though? Can they do it? They don't. They don't do it. And they win the game. They win the game. Falstad's late to the action here. Grace jumping to the back lane. GG's to Match Ready. Great job. Great job keeping the game alive here. Wow, what a series here. You know, Match Ready looking a little sloppy in the first game, but coming back around in the second. Playing well, executing their strategy. Look, just overall, looked really well here. While you guys look at this, yeah, honestly, I agree with you for Shadow. I mean, Karazim was balling. Was straight up balling there. I mean, overall, like, hold on, let me look at the healing again here. I mean, look at the healing. It's literally so close. That's crazy. That's nuts. So let's see what Mnaval takes though. I personally like the way that Stukov is using the ult, right? Like, especially at 20, as we've seen, especially against their team. You know, the Murden and Karazim have escapes, but by forcing them into the wall in a situation where you're aggressive is really nice to see. I mean, obviously, the con to that is if you need it. Okay, so Infernal Shrine. Infernal Shrine was selected by Mnaval. Great, I did call that. I was hoping to see Infernal Shrines here. And maybe we get to see a Carrigan. So. But, yeah, Either you're trolling or not, I'm being for real. I really like the way Paperwolf was using his ult, pushing the enemy team into a wall, kind of like how the Gust was. And he's hoping to secure kills. Really good overall here. Absolutely. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. You start the prediction by doing that. Mission. Which team is going to win? Alright, I'm being invited here. Ah, okay, here. Alright, I think I figured it out. Alright. Maybe this is how you do it. This is a learning curve for me, guys, so forgive me if... See if you guys can work with this here, if you guys don't mind. So who takes game number 3? I think that's how you do it. Let's see. This is a test run, guys. Let me know how you do it. Him slapping the sappers in was entertaining to watch. But I do agree also with what you're saying for Shadow, the Karazim. Wait, do you have to use channel points? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna predict. Hey, you have to have 10. Okay, whatever. Submission closing in 10 seconds. That's unfortunate. Wait, can I extend this? I'm literally trolling. Hey, let me set that back up. Delete. We'll delete that. Delete and return the points. Here we go. Submission period. Alright, we'll make it like 5 minutes here. I've always wanted to see if, like, how well this works here. Draft here for you guys. Alright, we'll leave this open for 5 minutes here. Alright, see if that works, if you guys don't mind trying that out. I'll also try it on here. Oh. Okay, so that does that. Cool. So it does work. Perfect. Let me see if it also works. So we are seeing predictions over to match ready here. It's a pretty cool thing here. Guys, I'm so happy that we got a game number 3 though, and so we have the 1-1 here. Oh no, I'm decaying again. Orpea game was fun though. Honestly, I've been playing like other games now. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think I kind of been taking or starting to get on my train of taking a break from the game again. I like casting it though, but need to play later. All right, caster ready for game number 3. True. That is true. They just need to open up BlizzCon. Or right, it's just a random BlizzCon here. That one dev can do it, I believe. Alright guys, game number 3 here. Match ready, looking alive in the last match here. Mnaval taking the first game from the series here. We are taking to Infernal Shrines by Mnaval here. So let's see what the strategy is going to be. Maybe we're probably going to see the same comp by Match Ready. But let's see what Mnaval prioritizes here. You know, do they potentially feel like the Varian was the problem? Do they feel like the Sonya was the problem? Because the Leafs were played a lot better, right? And as I've said, excuse me, Falstad was the bane of that team. It's good to see that they've seen a workaround for that here. So that's really good to see. We have 300 points going over to Mnaval. Wow, big baller here. I think 5 minutes is long enough here. So let's see what the first ban. Hogger is going to be the first ban pick here for the side of Match Ready. As you see Match Ready getting first pick. And let's see what the second... Are they just going to ban out Sugar again? You know, Silva would be pretty solid on this map still. If you win the Punisher, I mean, you're going to do so much damage, you know, to the fort here. Or whatever structure on. So we do get the Maiev ban. Looks like, you know, people are scared of the Maiev. And I think the follow-up ban... Are they going to ban out... I don't know. They're probably going to let the Falstad through, maybe, and then ban out maybe Uther. They don't want to deal with the double sport comp here. So, I mean, it's only 300. I mean, listen, all right? Over the 40 that was put, come on now. Uther is the next ban here. All right. How do I check who put what here? Oh, here we go. So one person, 47%. Oh, it's unfortunate. I can't cast my own prediction. Makes sense, though. I'd be scamming points. Rayman is banned. So, okay. The plan overall for Mnaval is to just ban out the Flex player. Ban out the DPS here. So we are going to get a Joe pick on Infernal Shrines. Very good. Level 4 talent. Gets a lot of value here. Sonya and Anduin are taken, so we are looking at the same comp strategy as map number 1. So maybe either A, for this team, this is like their bread and butter, as we've seen for Match Ready for theirs, right, with the Orpea, Leo, Stukov comp, right? And look, again, this is just my guess, right? The Anduin is their healer choice. Sonya or any dive hero that can proc the Light Bomb combo. So we are going to see an Orpea. We are going to see we're going to see a Brightwing from Paper here. I keep want to call him Paper Towel. Like, I feel like it's just so disrespectful. I almost said it again. I almost did it. Like, Paper Towel picking Brightwing, and they get rid of the Leo. They don't want to deal with Buried Alive. I don't blame them on this map. So I want to see how I proc the outcome here while we wait for the next ban here, right? Okay. So looks like at the moment, oh, I see who picked. Now I can see who picked. Whatchamacallit? Who put those 300 points there? I see. All right, so that's how I do it. All right. I see who did it. Trying to scoop more points, huh? So we are gonna. It looks like this is their. They're going back to the game number 1, right? Grab a Sonya, a Nubrak with the Anduin Light Bomb. They do not want to deal with the Leo for the dive on the back line. Now, does Grace take... I feel like a Malthael might be coming out. And for Sugar Bear, let's see. Either he takes the Zera again, but has to play it better there. So, oh, I'm wrong. Lunara. All right. So we have Lunara, and we did call the Malthael, though. Was not expecting the Lunara there. Interesting. Sonya on Infernal is really good. I agree, but so is Johanna and Malthael. Now, let's see what Sir picks here. The other side. You know what I want to see? I want to see a Sergeant Hammer comp. That's what I want to see. But we get the Mephisto. I was taking a shot in the dark that we get that. All right. So predictions are showing that Match Ready is looking to win game number 3. Thanks, guys, for participating. I've actually never set it up myself. I have a mod set it up for me, but now I know. Now I know for the next cast we can use it more. So, but let's see how the Lunara is played. I have not seen Lunara played by this team, so it kind of comes down to how it's played. And but you do get great value with Wisp, right? But I also like Mnaval's comp too. Agreed, but no Anna for Mal. True, but Last Right could get, you know how much value though Last Rites can potentially get if they go Light Bomb. I'm assuming Light Bomb is going to be selected here. All right, for the last time for the series, game number 3 here for the series. We are going to introduce each team for the last time. Starting with Match Ready, Malthael being played by Grace, Brightwing being played by Paper Wall, aka Paper Towel, Orphea being played by Cold Fashion, Lunara being played by Sugar Bear, and last but not least, Johanna being played by Teal. Now, for the side of Mnaval here, Anduin being played by the only Na'Vi, Anubrak being played by Silent X, Mephisto being played by Seer, Hanzo being played by Realistic, and Sonya being played by the Crimson Chin. I'm going to just put the D there. All right, looks like we are going to have a team fight down middle here. He's probably going the Last Rites like a nerd anyways. That's what I was calling to. Lunara is so annoying with the dot pressure. Could be great as long as she doesn't get dive. That's the thing. As long as she doesn't get dive, and she's potentially going to be a big dive target, but with the movement speed could potentially help. You're going to see some aggression onto the Sonya here. But Sonya pulling 3 up with Mephisto, doing a lot of damage onto them, chunking them here. But in retaliation, you're going to see a little bit of chunk damage on the Sonya here. Malthael rotating top here with On a Pale Horse and beating the Sonya here. It looks like the lane was cleared faster by the side of Match Ready here. And they're looking for the engagement. Sugar now rotating quickly, faster than ever as this deer prancing through the lanes here. Sonya pressuring back. Doesn't need to play too aggressively here. W build was taken also for Sonya here against the Malthael. The respective off lane, y'all kill your creeps, you kill mine, but Malthael clearly won that, so he gets free damage onto the Sonya. Both camps should respectively start taking their camps immediately. To be honest, if Grace went Tormented Souls, it would bait out Cocoon, which, I mean, that's honestly if Cocoon's even used on him, right? Like, Cocoon's most likely, I mean, I see, like, multiple great targets. Like, he's probably going to dump it on the Orphea. At least, or... But Lunara does clear out the Cocoon very well here. They don't suspect the camp being taken on bottom. Orphea and Joe being great distractions up and bottom, or down and bottom lane. And as you can see, both teams here. Oh, it might be a team fight here. Loose now, but Nubrak taking so much damage, misses the E, and he should die here. But pull is being used. Oh, my damage on the Lunara, but gets saved by the teleport in here. And on the side of Match Ready, they do take the bottom siege here. Grace over here soaking the middle again, doing very well. I think it's control 4 here. Yeah, looking at the soak wise, look at the difference here. Good God, he beat him by 2 waves already. Really good here. Surprised no Diva here, to be honest. Really good for Shrines. Yeah, I mean, it is really good for Shrines with Sonya. Sonya is definitely a really good private. you can get a Sonya and a Diva, though. But Sonya struggling to keep up with the Malthael, it seems like, here. And now you have pressure on the camp here, and which will allow Grace to back. Lunara taking the pressure here, and Sonya is going to cover and catch this wave. Next wave, Lunara stepping up, poking down just a little bit of chip damage onto the fort, and just being what Lunara does. Super annoying, but a new brat gets sniffed out by, or gets, I guess sniffed out by the Wisp, I guess if you could say, because I think it has a face on it. But East team going to take their camp. Mnaval's going to take theirs later, which does play in their favor because they potentially will get a clear by their gate fort wall here. But there is aggression showing for the side of Match Ready stepping up. Honestly, do you really need to play aggressive here? You're pulling them at their fort. You're taking 2 free fort shots for the tank here. A lot of free damage here. And look how much damage is on the Joe here. Now you either got to waste tap or use the Brightwing. Brightwing, good stuff. Soaking down bottom. Great stuff. Using Brightwing's potential here. You got to be careful here, right? They are going to get a clear out top, and they are clear out mid, and they are at the clear top, right? So you do get 7 first for the side of Match Ready, and you're only down by 12, 13. By the time you get there, 15, 17, almost 20. But Match Ready is looking to take over, and now you're going to have each team peel away. So it looks like it's going to go over to the side, potentially go to the side of Match Ready, while Mephisto and Sonya are soaking top and bottom. But there potentially will be a nice re-engage. So as we can see here, we have level 7's now selected W talent. But here comes a lot of damage on the Nubrak and the Sonya here, but so much damage here. But here comes Sonya. Sonya's to fall. Sonya is the target. But oh, do they commit? They don't. They got off. Wow, they got off. A Nubrak was saved by the Anduin here, but I feel like they could have gotten Sonya. But this objective should potentially be on the side of Match Ready's here. They are taking away all the damage away from their minions here. And now you have an aggressive Mortar Punisher here. If you're Match Ready, good stuff winning the first objective here. Now, good. You're playing aggressive here as the Joe here. There should be a, well, he's probably either going to eat this and E away. Nope, just goes in here. Here comes Johanna, blinding away, showing vision on him, applying pressure, pushing him away from the fort wall. It's fine, right? Because it's a very early Punisher and a Nubrak stepping up. But again, you're getting great structure damage here. Malthael rotating to their camp, starting it immediately here, which is really good. Take as much value as you can here, and look how fast they take camps. Brightwing soaking bottom because she has her teleport ready. Really good stuff. The side of Match Ready using their heroes to their advantage, playing it very well here. Sonya realizing she needs to go back up top, start catching up on the soak again. That now has a nice lead over the Malthael here, right? So Grace, for personal reference here, has some catching up to do. Miss AAs. Yeah, I agree. The either doesn't miss or the team helps commit, but at least they did win the objective, but you could have got a kill as well. I totally agree with you. All right, here. 10 should look towards Match Ready first as they are recovering. Let's also look at this. Let's look at Mercenaries. So Mercenaries looking overall better to the side of Match Ready. Minions wise, only down by, I mean, let's just say 2k. Nah, yeah, I mean, it's probably like 1.7, but let's just say 2k. Structures, passive, hero. It's really the heroes too. It's really a big thing, but let's see how Match Ready sets this up here. They're forcing aggression in mid here. Mephisto doing what Mephisto does best. Oh, what a great stun, but here comes an ult onto the Nubrak, but a Nubrak should not fall here because Anduin being a nuisance coming from the, honestly, from the siege camp, pulling the Nubrak to safety here. Playing around an Anduin really well. Really good stuff here. So we are going to get the target practice again for the side of Mnaval here, as we saw in game number 1. Builds are looking very similar. I was told that the Beetle build is now meta. I don't really play a Nubrak anymore, so feel free to tell me. I don't really play Nubrak in general. I probably should when I play tank, because he's a really good tank. But guys, let me tell me what you guys think. So we are going to see a lot of damage going on to the Hanzo here with the dive here, but it's not going to be enough here. Leaping Strike goes onto the Sonya here, but forces back the Hanzo. There is no tap, but Anduin healing the Hanzo back up to half and getting the soak in mid. Bruises are taken because the next objective is coming up for the Frozen Shrine here. Brightwing floating down bottom. Again, the passive soaking over time does add up. It's really good. Let's again check the soak here. Brightwing have, okay, 4K, doing really well. Comparing it to, I mean, their next highest is the Mephisto, but still for a Brightwing, that's pretty good. Providing a lot. Oh, what's soak at? Yeah, providing a lot. You're still about 3K ahead. I'm gonna say we'll just say 2K-ish again. Here comes Anubrak looking to be aggressive for the pre-13 fight. Ease in, but knows that he has Anduin to pull him out here. Brightwing comes up top. Immediately, potentially can all, but here comes Hanzo onto the mouth here, but there is a nice combo by the Mephisto here. Sonya does come in, but here comes a Crushing Jaws, and they should get a kill on the Sonya here, but again, as we were saying, Cocoon does go on the Orphe here, but Nubrak does not fall. Great stuff. Crushing Jaws does hit, but oh, they do get the stack for it. Nice. I thought it was a little delayed, but they do get the value for the stack here. So we're all good. Sonya falls in that team fight. Crushing Jaws. I feel like it did miss Sonya, but again, it doesn't really matter. You got the kill. Now you start taking their camp, right? You don't need everyone here. Just take everything off the board you can. Prep bottom. That's not a match ready. Take what you can. Play for the 13. You have it now. And Nubrak is sniffing it out. I mean, the 13 fight here. Oh, Mephisto has shields up, but Anubrak is getting chunked out. Can Anduin save the Anubrak here? But Teal does use the trade here. But Sonya might fall again. And here comes the Mephisto ult again. And Gray should be able to punish. Mephisto doesn't get any value. But oh, kills Mouthdale. Kills Mouthdale, but there's going to be a poke on the Anduin here. Anduin getting targeted here, but here comes the light bomb behind the Anduin. Anduin may not fall here. But no, Anubrak should fall. Backline Hanzo. Whoa, look at the Hanzo right here. Hanzo just in no man's land. But here comes Orphea, doing so much damage to the side of Mnaval here. And you lose one, but you killed 4. Works for me. And if you want, you can play for 39 for... I mean, I don't think you really can play for 39, honestly. Unless you want to take your mid camp, I guess, if you really want to. That's if you want to. It's a Frozen Punisher. You can get a lot of value. Maybe you can send Lunar and Brightwing there, or Brightwing could back, whichever works in your preference. Probably gonna tap though. And like I said, I just feel like you could have done that one extra step, guys. Take something else. But doesn't matter. You get your Frozen Punisher going down bottom lane here. Bottom port is now free, and match ready. The off lane again. The boring life of the off laner. Top, mid, top, and mid. You're gonna get some poke onto the keep. Keep wall bare minimum is going down here. Frozen Punisher gonna jump the border here onto the Nubrak. Oh, please tell me that. Okay, I'm about to say, did he just ult that? Okay, good. It sounded like an ult here. Pulls Mephisto's shade in, but Sonya juking out Grace here, potentially gonna force the pre-16, but they're backing away. They're respecting. There's nothing else we can get here, right? Nothing else. And good call here. There really isn't anything. The old match ready would have killed themselves for that, for the little bit of keep damage, but they didn't. This is new match ready, apparently. Old match ready would have basically inted for that keep and would have not gotten the keep and gave the turned the game around the enemy team here. But they are going to be playing safe. Get that 16 advantage now. And Brightwing did not get to Mouthdale in time. Okay, so we still got little old match ready here. Someone's still throwing here. And Siege Camp is going bottom. But again, value-wise, whatever, you get vision of the team having to clear this. But you get 16. Now, is Sonya the victim here? But, you know... Okay, Joe is leading the charge here. There should be a potential ult here. Crushing Jaws, and wow. A lot was committed, but you did get Hanzo here. You just get some Mortal to take a better jump. See, I don't play Lunara, so yes, we'll say yes, APOC. But a lot was used for that Sonya kill here. And on the side of Mnaval, they know that. Nubrak just getting vision, seeing the rotations here. Wisp is used. Excuse me, onto the Anduin. Anduin clearing the Wisp here. Nubrak is now going to show. Cocoon's a joke. There should be an engage onto the... I don't know if you do it on the Lunara here, maybe? Oh, but pushes him on the wall here. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, but they catch the Orpheus. Orpheus should be... It's so unfortunate. I feel like you should have just stun locked Orpheus. I don't know. I mean, Lunara's got leap, right? Oh, but again, just a thought, food for thought here. Sonya should be taking her mid camp, but has to be careful here because on the side of match ready, they are in mid. And they're gonna look for the top bruiser, so Sonya is lucky, but her team may not be. Taking a lot of damage here. Backline is being dove on. Mephisto is gonna cast his ult shortly, but Anduin does fall. Crushing Jaws is used. I mean, that was a secure kill, right? Oh, but here comes Mephisto ult potentially. They're so lucky, so low. Oh, and Bright. Oh, wait, Shades is already down. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. I did not see Durance of Hate was on rotation here. Hanzo got quest. That's big. Yep. Doing a lot of damage here, but feels like Mephisto. You know, they get close to killing him, but just not enough. Again, guys, my apologies about the Mephisto ult. I thought it was up, just did not look. If that Mephisto ult was there, that might have been spicy. But wasn't up, so doesn't count. Cocoon is being used. They're going to commit onto the Orphea. Orphea's super low here, but Brightwing should not be able to heal that back up. And Brightwing gets caught into it. Well, 2 are dead in the 16 fight here. And here we go. Oh, scatter row backwards. I do that too when I play Hanzo. But here comes Joe taking a lot of damage, bobbing and weaving here. Mephisto trying to chunk down, but Mephisto gets his shield up. Welcome back, Hoofa. And here it goes. The Arcane Punisher is now looking for the side of Mnaval. They get caught in the pre-16 and the 16 contestant here for the equal fight. Great stuff by Anubrak for cocooning the Joe. And noticing that Orphea was at half health. Anubrak just scouting to see what they're up to on the side of match ready. And here comes Mnaval. They should take this fight potentially, but Anubrak taking so much damage here. I mean, they're just trying to force a little more, just secure the objective, right? If you're on the side of match ready, you're still okay. And there is no engage on the Lunara here. But you're going to send Sonya up top. Hanzo looking to clear as well. Get a free Q in and now rotating. Teal can bait this, but here comes Anubrak playing aggressive and should be no unstoppable, but misses the Q. It's okay. And I mean, bare minimum. Oh, wow. Look at the damage on this thing. I mean, wow. Looks like you're just going to get the fort wall. I mean, some chip damage here, but a Cocoon does go on to the... Oh, no. Do they catch? But great cleanse by the Malthael, but Malthael gets caught in the Hanzo air, but here comes Sonya in the back line, but oh, look at the damage on the Anubrak, but almost trying to kill Hanzo with the E here. They do lose fort, but they get 2 kills for it. Really good stuff by the Joe. Looking for that Hanzo for the 3rd kill with the E. But see, that's the power of that level 4 talent, but you take Eternal Retaliation because of the objective, but Malthael, or Mephisto looking to get the kill, but a little too greedy and falls, and they die. They lose 4. This, oh, look at the value right here. This is keep. This is keep. Bare minimum, this is keep, right? But Hanzo, low health, poking at it. Mephisto was trying to play aggressively here, but now they're looking to end here, right? You get two of them down, right? You get your Anduin and Mephisto down. Now let's see your level 20 advantage here. Can match ready secure this? Teal taking a lot of damage. Grace just running up. But here we go. Grace taking 2 shots by the fort and keep and gets killed. All right. So it looks like no one can stop death. Has not been used yet. They are looking at the Lunara. There is a stun, but you don't really have much follow-up. You got to be careful for the Anubrak here. You're not 20. Oh, boy. Hey, what's up, Anki? Thank you so much for the raid. Game number 3 is really playing well. Oh, my God. All right. Sonya going in for the leap here, but catches the Lunara, but can they do anything? Oh, great punishment by the Orphea here. Malthael decides that he does want to use No One Can Stop Death in the middle of that fight here. They tried for the Lunara here, but nothing happened. But while we have time here, welcome everyone from Banky's stream. Thank you so much, Banky, for the raid. Hope you guys had a great show for the NGS series tonight. We are on game number 3, so as you guys can tell, this has been a great series. Here it goes, match ready. Looking down bottom here, right? Putting pressure here. Pressure is mid. You got your 20s. And on the side of Mnaval, obviously you don't need to put any focus yet on bottom here. Just soak bottom. Next objective will be coming up in short amount of time here. And here comes the pressure onto the keep, but shouldn't really do much. I mean, to be fair, Mnaval's still not down and out. It takes literally one team fight at this point in the late game, right? You solidified this right here, right? You solidify that fort. It gives you a potential if you wipe them, if you're Mnaval. But Match Ready also has, they win this objective. I mean, that's pretty much game. Assuming they don't wipe, right? But Mnaval playing safe, scouting to see if their bruises are going to be taken advantage on. They're playing for the 20. They will more than likely get 20 for this objective, and I do agree. APOC Orphea is saving the game here. That was a great 3-man jaw. Did get a kill. I thought they would have gotten more and solidified the series right there, but no. Here we go. Sonya needs to get this XP here. They need to hurry up and get 20 here. Hanzo going back up top is going to select the global ult here. This is it. This is the last game for both teams. This fight solidifies who wins and who loses. Here we go. Hanzo Air coming in. Misses completely again. All right. Cocoon has been used while the entire team of Match Ready has been retreating. And here comes a lot of ults on Teal, but they're forcing so much on an Unstoppable here. Oh my. All right. So, trait has been used by the Hanzo here. And Shades of Mephisto. Mephisto is going to be caught. Mephisto should fall here. Oh no, Mnaval. But a lot of too much resource into. But can they cast the Orphea here? They are going to pull back the Sonya. Nubrak is going back in. Orphea back to full health. Should cast Sonya. Should fall. Oh, but look at the damage. But here comes Sonya in the back line. Oh, Sonya's super low, getting poisoned. Is going to die. Nubrak should die next. And here comes the Anduin. This is GG for Mnaval here. And it really came down to their ult uses. They burnt so much on the Joe here. Guys, great series here. But ultimately, Match Ready prevailed. They played really well in game number 3. They looked like they were focused. And overall, good stuff. The Lunara did play. Lunara got a lot of value, actually. A lot of value here. 58k damage here. So, GG's to Match Ready, taking the series to a 2-1 victory.